Welcome back, everybody. Hello. Hello. I hope you're well. I'm gonna be very surprised if many people join the stream today, considering this is not a Deltarune Chapter 5 stream. Just to be clear, I have not even played Chapter 3, so I'm only caught up to Chapter 2. I'm not a big Deltarune gamer fan. It makes me jealous because I want to make something like that, and then I get jealous that Toby Fox has done this cool thing and that I haven't, and then it makes me not want to play it. So it's yeah. Basically, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a 3-panel sequence, and it's going to be an egg TF for Crim for their birthday. So I hope that you enjoy watching. It is going to be a little different, a little weird, but I like different and weird. It's my favorite. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm just gonna draw some borders. There we go. I'm just gonna, these are just like basic test borders. They're not gonna be the finals. I think I might sneeze. Yep, I definitely sneezed. Let me know a good time to redeem it anytime. I keep saying. Yeah, Ghosty, you're literally the only person watching right now. Does not surprise me. Everyone else is playing Deltarune, and I do not have the pull to take people away from Deltarune. So yeah, we're just going to be doing this, and I don't know how long the stream is going to go for. I'm just going to vibe. Bless you. Oh my god, a BL, a bless you. Thank you. I haven't heard someone say bless you in years. Or like we just say like Gesundheit or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna start sketching. I need to get a reference actually for Crim. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Crimson Rune. There we go. It's Crim turning into Alphys. Oh, Salazzle TF? I absolutely will. Yes. Oh my god, I would love to do that. 1 second. Stream sketches. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Hey, Zek Flare. Oh my god. Did not expect more than one person to be here today. Alright, let's do this. Three, 2, 1. Go. No, I've got a better idea. I don't like this. This is a good warm-up too, TBH. Now, I've done this pose many times, but I like it. Ugh, I don't like that tail at all.
and this bond that refuses to break. And now I just can't hide, surrounded, mesmerized. You got me hypnotized, spellbound and mesmerized. So I'll give you what you want. In a blink, I am
Ready? How many? Okay, I can start lining now. Sketch. Now for this. Minutes left, huh? Oh, I better speed up a little. Oh god. leaving that as it is. Sorry, I don't know if chat has been going off. I've been so like focused on getting this speed sketch drawn that I'm scared to check chat because I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish this. So just give me just a second. 2 minutes left. Yes. The last speed sketch the speed sketch I did of the like Shy Guy felt like 20 minutes, genuinely. This one has felt like 15 seconds. It's so weird how time like can dilate and contract based on just what you're doing. It's so like this has been such a fascinating example of that for me, doing these speed sketches. Trying to line as fast as I can. It's gonna be a little bit messy. Honestly, it's pretty cool too, because like I've been doing work on like planning out a webcomic again, because I've been like really inspired lately to do that. And doing these speed drawings is such good practice for just getting pages done as quickly as possible, because I feel like what I really want to shine in my webcomic isn't particularly the art, it's more the story that I want to tell. And there are multiple different ways I want to tell stories. Like I want to make games, I want to make comics, I want to write stories, but the thing that I want to do the most is tell a story. And I don't necessarily feel like I need the art to be particularly groundbreaking for that. I just want to be able to tell a good story. Well, I don't know. Okay. 55 seconds left. What can we improve? Maybe... that. Seconds. Oh, I know. Oh, time's up. Fuck. I was just gonna add these little wispies. Oh, there we go. That last 17 seconds felt like 5 seconds, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, how was that? How was that? Let's read. Hope you're doing well. Love when autocorrect adds stuff to the end of the sentence. Tomorrow I'll be able to share my stream streak. We love typing on mobile. It's the best. Yep. Peak Lizard to be TF'd into. I agree. I'm very happy with this. Well, not very happy. I'm like medium happy with it. It could be better. It was definitely more of a warm-up. Having trouble typing with those new lizard paws. Oh my god, I wish. Plan to redeem a sketch probably a good bit after this so there can be a break. I'm pretty sure there's an automatic, like, delay anyway. Like, you can't redeem it for a certain amount of time. Ghost and I are holding down the fort. Yeah, you definitely are. Webcomic to be able to portray a story in multiple mediums sounds awesome. Yeah. You love fat lizard bottom? Thank you. Oh, hey, Bazaman. Limzer. You're in large happy about this? I'm glad. Let me crop it and then I'll send it to you. There you go. I almost sent it to a different ghosty. There we go. That's you. Oh, I forgot to add Salazzle's little back tail bits. I wasn't looking at a reference. I was literally just going off of fucking memory. Just completely. Alright, back to this. I'm doing a birthday, you know, more than one ghosty. I mean, there's someone else called Ghost Flare that I know. And you both have ghost and then ... or G and then ... in your names in Discord because of the streamer mode that's been enabled. Let's have a little look. See here. Crim. Hey, there's a good reference. I can use that. Alright, let's do that. Let's use this reference. That'll work for me. There they are. Let's absorb that for a second. My mind. I'll come back to that if I need it. We're gonna be turning Crim into an egg. So I actually feel like the third panel is gonna be the easiest to draw first. Because it's literally an egg. Can I draw an egg shape? Yes, I can. You know, when I was a kid, it was so hard for me to draw an egg shape. It was like one of the hardest things. I always made them too circular. Alright. And then we'll have Grim's glasses down here. Oh no. I'm gonna make a pile of clothing.
Market town, what a doozy walking round with all these putrid people everywhere. You've gotta buy this.
You had a nickel for each egg TF you've seen for birthday. You would have 2 nickels, which is not much, but it's odd that it's happened twice. Hey, Willow Cat. Before I redeem, I must ask, how much detail do you like? Besides species and maybe a pose, is there anything else I need to show, or do you prefer it being more free draw? So then I'm going to draw this panel. Which will look like... Actually, I'm just going to...
Zek Flare turned into a
Need to
turtle.
write this down first. A turtle! I love those. They're so cute. I love turtles.
Ghosty7737 turned into a
Spider-Man
Dalmatian.
pointing me. Me and Krim have a mutual artist friend, and once he was drawing me, but since he draws me and Krim so similarly, Krim thought he was drawing him. Both glasses wearers with flat hair and an additional layer of top clothing. That's okay. I think it's a cute design. And if you actually look like that, which you probably do, then I think that's cute too. You know, when I was a kid, I used to want to wear glasses so bad because I thought they looked really cool. I even got to the point where I convinced Mum that I had to go and see an optometrist because I was like, I think my vision's blurry. And Mum was like, really? And the funny thing is like, I probably will need glasses later in my life because both my parents ended up needing glasses when they were older. Because that's just the way their eyes aged. But I thought it was really... I think it's really funny looking back at, like, myself as a kid being like, I want glasses so bad, they're so cool. Round bottom, yeah. Egg TF. We're getting the fucking Pear Robotnik bottom. Tumblr Sexy Man-esque. Your mum and sibling need glasses, but you don't? Got 'em. No, I'm glad I don't need glasses now. Like, they're expensive and annoying to maintain. Grub needs glasses, but she doesn't wear them. She just, like, literally does not even bother. Because she doesn't have the energy to, like, maintain wearing glasses. And the thing is that she only needs them to read. She doesn't need them to do anything else. So usually she'll just, like, struggle through reading. And that's about it. You know what I need again? I need that man from the other day. Both my parents wear glasses and my mum is as blind as a bat, so I was doomed from the start. Yeah. I need the man from the other day. Where is he? This one? Yeah. Oh no, did I get rid of him? Shit. I got rid of him. No, I need him back. I need him back. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna dive into my internet history for just a sec here. Let's go yesterday. Let's go to head from low angle. I found him! I'm saving this image. Save image as... Go. Not only are Duck TF so underrated, but going from speech to Pokey Speech is the best thing ever. I know, right? Still love the Duck TF. Thank you. I will be releasing it soon. I've actually got a little bit of a backlog now of art that I haven't released yet. He's so round I can't get over how amazingly round he is. I'm glad you like it. Rotund. Yeah. Your mum's as blind as a bat, so you were doomed from the start. Yeah, yeah. Round. Okay. Now the guy I found. I'll show you. If you weren't here yesterday, I found this wonderful man who has this great expression. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he came from. But I love using him as a reference because it's like so good. So perfect. I can get the shape. I can't believe I'm doing this 2 days in a row, by the way. Okay. And I'm sorry if you weren't here for the stream yesterday. I am not going to post it because I was so depressed yesterday. And I hate it. I was so fucking depressed. So this is going to be this man's debut fucking VOD appearance. Right. Man as seen from below. What a lovely reference. The judgment stare. I know, right? He's so good. I want to meet this man IRL and be like, thank you. You have helped me achieve greatness. Instead of drawing the eyes, I'm just going to do glasses first. And then I'll draw the pupils. I don't think I've drawn Krim before. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that fucking cool? It's crazy how much a reference can improve a piece of art. Like, I am capable, obviously, of drawing this without a reference, but it just helps so much. I probably would have taken hours to get to this point without a ref, like, unironically. Because I was just not, it's so fascinating. The man who looks down, John above. Thank you for allowing me to draw so much amazing fetish asks. Yeah. What do you do when he asks what you used as a reference for him? Who? Krim? I'll just send him this. Okay. This is like the fucking, this looks like it's from the Scott Pilgrim video game. Okay. Hair's a little bit different. It's more like... Meeting the reference guy? Oh, I'll say, hey, I used you for my pornography art. And then if he's chill, he'll be like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm not shy about happy sending people for like gifts and commissions and all that. It was like 3 years ago. So I really need to do it again. Okay, let's get this torso a little bit more proportioned. A little bit big. See, what I want for my human designs is not necessarily anime. What I'd love is like early 2000s Western cartoon. Like Ben 10. Not Ben 10. More like, oh, what's a good example? I guess Ben 10, kind of, but that is also anime inspired. Maybe more like... I mean, the Scott Pilgrim video game's a pretty good example of that art style. Maybe similarly to like how Mark III Convertible draws humans, if you haven't seen their art. "99% of human ref bases are anime though." Yeah, or chibi. Yeah, I don't want that. And that's part of the reason I have same face syndrome on my humans, is because I have watched more anime than I have Western cartoons. Although I will say, I never drew any anime as a kid. So I never had that as a background. I only really watched Western cartoons that looked like anime. That's why I had a hard time thinking of one, because it's like, I was trying to think, well, I liked, Ben 10, but that was inspired by anime. I liked My Life as a Teenage Robot, that also inspired by anime. I liked Johnny Test, I guess. I liked, Jake Long American Dragon, which was also inspired by anime. Anime just had a big influence on my generation's kids shows, I guess. Although there's also stuff like Ed, Edd and Eddy, which I really liked. I liked Rocko's Modern Life, which was pretty cool. I liked that hand look any good? I feel like I want the pinky to go down this way instead. Yeah. There was a show I really liked called Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, which was fantastic. I liked Gravity Falls. Well, Gravity Falls was a little later. But Steven Universe was as well. Those were when I was in high school. You do a mix between Western and Japanese animation, but I think I lean more towards Western. Yeah, fair. TF locking in and having a serious anime face before TFing you. You love Mark III? You and them are the best for unusual TFs? Yeah. Also, I don't know if Mark III is he, him, or she, her. I'm pretty sure they're just they, them. You thought you sent them? That's okay. All right. All right. How is this gonna look? Man, I've been getting this like. So I used to get this every morning, but I've been getting it like the last couple of days again, where like I wake up and I feel my brain is like, "Hey, you should be worried about something right now." And then I like feel anxious and I'm like, "What am I even worrying about?" And I had it yesterday as well. It's really getting to me and it really drained all my energy. I'm feeling it again just now. I'm getting this pang of like, "Oh, there's something we should be worrying about." I don't even know, like, there's what should I be worrying about? I don't know. I wanted to say, by the way, I am going to be taking a, you have that feeling? Yeah. Even, what an absolute rotund boy. Yeah. It's easy to default to he, him when they look even moderately masculine. I have been training myself to not assume for since about 2021. If you had met me like prior to then, I was actually a lot more conservative than I feel comfortable with remembering. Like, I used to think that being alternative was a sign of narcissism, and I used to think that oh, why is everyone trans now? Like, what's wrong with the world? And it took going to university to art uni from 2020 to 2022 and becoming friends with trans people in real life and not just seeing their like portrayals of people on the internet, and actually learning like people's stories and understanding people at a deeper level to like realize how fucked I was being. And I'm really glad that I went through that experience because I don't ever want to be that person again. I'm also really glad that I was like not on the internet very much back then, because I feel like I would have said some shit that I really regret now. So yeah, average transphobic to being trans myself pipeline. And I was just queerphobic as well. And I bring that up just because you reminded me of it, but defaulting to he, him was also something I did with a lot of people, and I feel really bad that I used to do that. Even now, like when I talk about a creature like Sassy Snake, who I really just want to be like gender ambiguous, I will sometimes I'll be like, oh, he is really cute, and I'll be like, well, I'll have to remind myself like I need to stop defaulting to he, him for like everything, because that's not what I want to portray to people, and that's not what I want to be perceived as either. Like, it makes me uncomfortable when people say he, him to me, unless I like know them personally. I really wish people could just, like, a stranger could come up to me and like just call me they, them until I get to know them properly. And I know some people don't like being defaulted to as they, them, which is why if I'm actually trying to have a conversation with someone, I'll ask first before I even try. But if I'm referencing somebody who I'm not having a direct conversation with and I don't know their gender, I don't, like, they haven't personally confirmed or I haven't seen what their gender actually is, then I always try to make the conscious effort to default to gender neutral pronouns. It's been a long process, and it's I forget sometimes, and I feel really bad about that. You tend to default to that when not knowing details as well? Yeah. Minding my own business, resting with nothing actively happening, my brain saying, hey, remember that thing? I wonder what thing? And the brain is just struggling? Yeah. Oh, you will wonder what thing? Yeah. No, I get that. I also have that. Same, had a few weirdly conservative stints until recently when you finally accepted your trans questioning. Uh-huh. Yeah. I had a pretty... I didn't even realize. And that's the thing, like, it took... Thankfully, I never ended up in a position where somebody had to correct me on anything. It took a lot of being friends with people and observing and being open-minded. And, like, I was weirdly conservative pre-2021, but thankfully I've always been an open-minded person. And so I allowed people the space to, like, show me a part of life that I had never even seen before. And I'm really glad, because I would not be the same person if I hadn't been through those experiences. I know my first year or two on the internet, you were very weary of the ideas with a mix of conservative fears and beliefs, but it melted away when you actually started trying to properly discover yourself and enjoy yourself. Yeah. The internet didn't really influence me too much because I tend not to go on it very often. I only really am on the internet to watch like YouTube video essays, and that's about it. Like, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Instagram, I don't go on Facebook. I've never really enjoyed any of that stuff. I do occasionally scroll Blue Sky just to like keep myself updated with what my friends are doing. And I feel like Discord's a little bit different because it feels more like forums. And so, yeah, the internet never really influenced me too much. I think the thing that the internet has done the most is just allow me to explore things that otherwise are not available in my local area. Like, where I live is pretty, it's not extremely conservative, but it's definitely more conservative than like somewhere like New York is. I don't really know a good American comparison to where I live. I'd say it's like left-leaning, but there's like two left-leaning parties in Australia. Or at least the two like major parties. There's the Labour Party, which is like the Democrats, and then there's the Greens, which is a very far left party. And where I live, it's more like the Labour Party. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. I would not say I would not say I was a notably bad person before because I was distant from really all sides, but I'm glad I'm not that same person still. Where I live is really conservative. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, it fucking sucks when you are living in a more conservative space. That's what my primary school was like. I went to a religious primary school. It was a Catholic primary school, and Catholic isn't as fundamentalist as Christian, but it's still pretty conservative. And I think if I was to go back there now, I would be very uncomfortable. Let's fucking make another hand, shall we? By the way, never going to apologize for getting political in this stream. my an inspiration of mine, Julia Lepetit from Drawfee, has this great quote that I don't remember if she came up with it or she was quoting it from somebody else, but I constantly am reminded of it whenever I talk politics with people who aren't necessarily comfortable with it. She was like, oh no, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was something like, and I'm going to be misquoting it now because I don't remember it exactly, but she said something like, hey, to all the people that are saying don't get political with me, I don't care about politics. I'm going to keep being political because politics certainly cares about you. And it was like, damn, yeah. Like IRL, not necessarily online as much, but definitely IRL, I'm pretty outspoken about my political and religious views. I'm pretty vocal about what I like and dislike, and Grub's parents in particular are very uncomfortable with it because they are both liberal people, which is the equivalent of Republican in America, and they don't like it when I talk about things. I wish I could remember that quote properly because it really inspired me when I heard it. Okay, let's do that, and then I'm actually going to quick take Crim's top half here, them down to here, and maybe also make them a little bigger. That's more like it. You're too afraid to either side to voice any particular political beliefs you may happen to have. Yeah, that's fair. Politics blows your mind because the amount of us versus them and the most basic concepts that people try and tear people down for, even though everyone benefits. Like everyone generally benefiting from something to begin with is political. Yeah. Technically, most things are political. Which is why I get upset when people decide to avoid talking politics, because it's like, okay, are we just going to not talk about anything then? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like politics and the management of like morals and ethics and how to interact with each other and the rest of society is just such a core part of existence that I find it annoying that people don't want to talk about it because it will make everyone upset. And it's like, maybe if everyone had an open mind and was able to just kind of talk to each other without like blowing up and without throwing stones at each other, then maybe, just maybe, everyone might be able to get along a little bit better. What do I know? I'm just a kobold on the internet. All right. God, I love drawing jeans. That's so satisfying. Kind of hate about... You kind of hate about all politicians, at least in the US, mixed between knowing they are all just lobby workers and know they either destroy the country or do nothing to stop it. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just the way the world is at the moment, unfortunately. I hope it gets better. We'll see, though. I heard there's another great, like, saying that I don't remember who said it, but it's something that I keep in mind a lot. And it's part of the reason I am outspoken about politics, but I mostly just talk about AI and how, like, I think it's shit and people should stop using it. And that's, like, the fight that I want to fight more than anything else. Because of this, there's this great, again, don't remember who said this quote. Or like who had this sentiment, because I don't think it's a direct quote, it's just like, oh, that's really useful. Which is like, don't try and fight every fight. Like, I'm not going to stick, like, obviously I will voice my political views, but I'm not going to start like posting politics all the time on my Blue Sky. My fight I choose is against AI, and that's what I want to talk about. For the most part, because of this sentiment that I heard that was like, you don't fight every fight, just fight the one that you're the most passionate about. There are other people who will fight the other fights. And it doesn't mean don't put any effort into like making all aspects of your life important, but just don't, like, you know, every single time there's a thing happening in politics, I'm not going to talk about it, but every time there's something happening in AI, I'm going to mention it. That's like the fight I choose to fight. Does that make any sense? I hope that makes sense. How do you know a politician is lying? Their mouth is moving? Yeah. I've heard many variations of that. If you can understand, it makes plenty of sense. That makes so much sense. Okay, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm readjusting my seat. There we go. I think I might also go and get another drink because I'm out of my current one. Oh, that's good. Oh, tasty. But I'll do that after I finish sketching this panel. Almost done. Almost done. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. I hope you all are as well. Hit it too tall. Needs to be there. You're loving it so round? Hell yeah. Wondering what you would hatch as? I hope that I would hatch as a bushstone curlew. I keep thinking bush tail. It's not bush tail, it's bush stone. An Australian bushstone curlew. That's what I would hope. Got such a long and funky name. I love it so much. The first time I ever saw one was in the city, because they're pretty common here. Like they're like everywhere. And I saw one in the city, and it like screamed. It was like, "Rah!" And I like freaked out. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It sounds like a dog. But it was just this funny little bird. I loved it so much. I was like, oh my god, what is this thing? Good. That was a good day. I had a good time looking up what the fuck that screaming thing was. And I looked at it and it was so small and innocent. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck are you? You're so cute. I mean, okay, it wasn't small. A bushstone curlew, like, if Krim is the size of a normal human right now, then a bushstone curlew is probably like this big-ish. So it's not small. It looks like that. But it had little guy energy. You think you'd want to hatch into a cute little Rito girl? Also based. I'd love to be a Rito. Whoop. This shoe is too big. This leg is too wide. Okay, I need to do two things. The first thing I need to do is make the leg not as wide. Both. There you go. And then I need to shrink this shoe. So bad at shoes. Which is funny, because I'm really good at feet. I'm fucking terrible at drawing shoes. Even when it's part of the reason I'm not grabbing a reference is it literally doesn't make a difference for me. Even when I have a reference, there's just something about shoes that just fucks me up. Now it's too small. Such a fine line. There's a TF you'll always love of Link getting TF'd into a little Rito girl to be Toolin's little girlfriend. I am not a fan of age regression or like turning into a child. I just feel uncomfortable with that. I know a lot of people like it because it's like returning to a time in their lives when they felt more innocent. I think it's a combination of me being nervous about being perceived, like my art being perceived the wrong way, because like 99% of my TF is fetish stuff, and I really don't want to include age regression in fetish work. But then also, like, my childhood was really shit. I hated my childhood, and I never want to go back. I much prefer my adulthood, and the idea of having to return to like the abusive household I was raised in makes me want to punch something. I never want to go back. That was not a time in my life that I enjoyed. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. And whenever I see a child who's having a better life than I did, I get jealous because I'm like, fuck you. Like, you don't know how hard it fucking was for me. Oh, this shoe does not look good. I think I might just leave it though. Bow.
The music just turns me on.
Shoes is so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, they look like fucking clown shoes, dude.
The music just
Same, you hate children. You hate children, but you love age regression? That is a weird dichotomy. I don't understand that. I don't inherently hate children. I just am jealous of kids that have a better life than I did. Which, you know, it's good that they're not getting abused by their dad. You know? But it doesn't make it any easier for me to not to. I just get jealous because I'm like, man, I feel like if I had a childhood like that, I would be such a different, more well-rounded person, and I wouldn't have to go to therapy like 4 times a month to just deal with shit. I had a car ride with my dad yesterday afternoon. Fucking sucked. He's such an asshole. He told Grub that he was worried because Grub has like a manual labor job, and he said, "Oh," and Grub is like female presenting and uses she/her pronouns and stuff, and is assigned female at birth, etc. And Dad was just like, "Oh man, I'm really worried about you climbing ladders. You know, I feel like someone like you shouldn't be doing such hard work." Fucking asshole. Misogynist piece of shit. And then later, when we were talking about the new bike laws getting introduced, because there are new bike laws coming into Queensland that is basically like, you're not allowed to ride an e-bike over 12 kilometers on a bike path, and then if you ride it on the road, you have to use a license. And if your e-bike has the capacity to go over 25 kilometers an hour with its motor alone, then you need to get it like retooled so that it can only go 25 kilometers an hour on the engine alone. Which, all of that I think is an overcorrection for the issue of there being too many people being injured on e-scooters and e-bikes, but alas, it's happening, and Grub uses an e-bike to get to work every day, and will now need to completely change up her schedule. And it's not easy for her because she has to go up like 2 hills to get to work. And so she'll need to get this e-bike retooled. And she was talking about that. And she was like, I'm worried that, you know, I don't want to get in trouble, and I'm worried about the bike being impounded. And Dad was like, oh, you worry too much. You're the kind of, you fucking worry too much. Like, and he said it in a very dismissive way. Because, you know, Grub was like, oh, you know, I think it'll be okay for the grace period, but I'm still scared. And Dad was like, yeah, it'll be okay, because you worry way too much. I can't even say it in the like seething way that he said it. It was disgusting. Ugh. Fucking hate him. A Barley TF. Ooh. Okay, I can do that. You're jealous of your younger siblings who are just having so much of a better life than you? The same people who raised you? Yeah. Instead of walking on eggshells, it's like walking while growing an eggshell. Exactly. Imagine having bike lanes. We don't. We don't have bike lanes. That's the problem. You have to go on the footpath. I hope we get better public transport and the actual ability to walk around and bike in the US. No, not gonna happen. I hate you worry too much. Like, why the fuck do you not? Yeah, it's disgusting. I hate when having a genuine concern and being told you worry too much when it can be a genuinely serious thing. Yes, exactly. My dad's really bad with that sort of thing. He's really bad with mental health as well. Like, he knows that I go and see a bunch of different therapists, and any time that I'm saying I'm having a bad day or I'm not feeling great, he like quips at me with like, oh, you're seeing like 3 different therapists. Why are you feeling bad? You should be feeling good if you're wasting all this money on therapy. It's like, fuck you, dude. You know, you're the one who fucking caused all this bullshit. Okay. Let us move on to the speed sketch. Let's do that. And then after the speed sketch, I'm going to do a small break, get a drink, and then come back to continue working on Krim's birthday present. So, Zek Blair. You need to find an image that sums it up you found on Reddit. It says the waste of money. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Patreon art. No, not Patreon. Stream, and then stream sketches. There we go. And this will be stream sketch 06 25 26 Zek Flare. Do you have, Zek Flare, do you have a reference for yourself that is, or the thing that you want to be turned into the Avali? Or you just want me to turn myself into an Avali? Because I can do that. Let me know. Alright. You have no reference for yourself? You can always talk to us about how you're doing. First of all, you'll be invalidating all my feelings. Yeah. So, what is there a description, or do you just want me to draw myself turning into an Avali? I will wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stare at chat and wait. Yeah, give me a description of yourself in DMs. And while I'm waiting, I will continue the Krim thing. Imagine you waiting in a very cute pose. Yeah, I'm waiting like this. I hate this drawing. I don't know why I made myself look terrible. Yeah, that's better. The volume was so high because you were cutting grass? Damn. Nope, I got that. I got the description. I can do that. Alright. Avali. I need to look up a reference for an Avali. I've literally never drawn one in my life. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna add this to Kinetic Leaks and Rumors. I've always got to make sure to save these, because people love them. Go. Okay. There, now I can delete it. You can send you a ref? You said you didn't have a ref. Oh, you mean with the Avali. This is the second time watching and listening to you while cutting my grandma's lawn? Damn. Okay then. You can send it if you want, yeah. I'm gonna look one up too. Just to see. Creature come from? Alright. You do have a ref for the Avali but not human? Yeah, fair. Fair. I found one, but you can absolutely send another one if you want, but I'm gonna start the countdown now. Alright. Oh, it's good music for it. Hissy Fit Snake Boss. Nice. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! No, give me some good fucking. This'll do. Play. Woof. Okay. Not going to be drawing all those feathers. Don't have time. Okay. Ah, how did I... Every now and then I think I accidentally click a button and then it makes me start drawing in white instead of black and it's so confusing. Okay. Three minutes left. Holy fuck. Shit. Wow. That went really quickly. Oh my god. Far out. That one went so fucking quick. That I don't know if I was locked in for ages or what, but oh my god, I feel like I've only been drawing for like a minute. Holy. Minute left. Oh my god, my arm. Oh. Oh. Far out, far out, far. Okay. I hope this makes sense. Go, go, go. Okay, okay, okay. I will save. Yes, I've saved it. "47 seconds. Oh, oh, oh. 5. Ah! Oh! That was a complex design. Holy moly. I hope that's good. This is a 10-minute one? Yeah. Oh, wow, people have just appeared. Hey, X of A and Has Dog, welcome. X of I. Damn it, so close. Dark orange. Oh, okay, that one was... My arm is like... I need to shake it out for a second, because holy shit, that one was a complex one. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Wow. Okay. Oh. Sippy? Okay, yes. Thank you, Willow. I will do that. I said that I was going to go and get a drink after I did this sketch. I'm going to do that now. I will sign this first, and then I'll go get it. I like how sometimes the color change is only really marginal. It's like, I went from yellow to like neon green, which looks almost the same. Whew. A reminder, by the way, for everyone that's here, if you ever redeem a stream sketch, I'm very happy to turn it into a commission for a discount. So if you ever want that, then just let me know. Now, I'm going to send this to you on Discord real quick. Oh, you did some bunch of squeals I was finished? Oh, that's all good. So you sent me that on Discord, I know, but yay. I'm glad you like it. Alright, so that's that. Now, I'm going back to this egg TF for Krim, and I will... the man. I'm just going to name that rep and then turn his layer off for now. But what I'm going to do now is I need to go and get another drink. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a small break. Cherishing this. It's all good. It's all good, Zach Flair. I'm really glad that you're liking it. Hey, Grub. Oh my god. Everyone just appeared. What just happened? Did another stream end or something? What, everyone's just here. Legs? I love that. Oh, well. Dragon, Masail, Willowcat, Tim Tam, Grub, Exavai, Yeg. Yes, it's Yeg. Thank you for coming. I'll be right back with some tea and I'll keep working on this. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, so I've got a while to go. I'll see you in just a minute. See you in a minute. I'm back. Hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Points. You, Pyderg. Oh man, everyone's talking at Dragon Masail. What the heck? Terra Phoenix, welcome to the stream. Saw name and went, I recognize that critter. Pretty sure I still got screenshots of your Cruxy Derg about. Hey, bruh. Oh my god. Everyone's here. Everyone is here. What the heck? Everyone just turned up all at once. So weird. Still Wednesday for you? Happy Thursday. It's Thursday now. It's already almost midday Thursday. What are you doing?
641989, bruh, turned into a wolf.
Well, lurking while gaming? That's awesome. I hope you've been enjoying. Hope you have been enjoying the stream. I need to continue working on this piece for my good friend Crim, Crimson Rune, or as I like to say starting right now, Crimothy, of them turning into an egg. Now, this is a birthday present for Crim, and you know what's funny? I didn't actually originally intend for this to be a birthday present. This has been on my list, my to-do list. 'Cause I have
Ghosty
this to-do list of TFs I wanna do.
7737 turned into a kangaroo.
Oh, yes.
Ex Willow
Kangaroo.
Cat turned into a koala.
This has been on my list for a couple of months. And it just happened to be that the other day I said on my Patreon stream, I was like, oh, I should do the egg TF for Crim. And then after I wrote that down on my, like, so I have two to-do lists, basically. I have my long-term and my short-term. My short-term is literally the next thing on the list. I'm going to do it right now. My long-term is, once my short-term is depleted, I'll add more things from my long-term list into my short-term list. And so...
Dragon Maciel turned into a television remote.
Oh, yes. And so, basically, I moved Crim's drawing into my short-term list, and then, like, 2 days later, I saw that it was Crim's birthday coming up, and I'm like, oh, well, this is convenient. So, that's what we're doing now. Okay, I think by this point, they will have lost the overshirt, and I'm gonna say pants are gonna be around here. Maybe still a sock on this leg. Nothing on the other one. Good music to go with this. Time for some existential dread with Adam Sandler. That would be a great movie. Imagine that. Just a movie called Existential Dread with Adam Sandler. Leslo, you're here too? What the heck? Is this technically age regression? I guess it kind of is. Which isn't what I wanted, because I was literally saying earlier this stream how AR makes me uncomfortable. Alright, but I don't really count an egg as a living thing, to be perfectly honest. I think it's only alive once it is born, once it comes out. Alrighty. Leslo on a 7-stream streak. Whoa! Is it a real movie? Oh my god. Existential Dread with Adam Sandler? I want to watch that. Screw humanity, revert to egg. I agree. think he's gonna still be holding the shirt. I think that'll be fun. Hi, I may not get it, but keep drawing weird stuff. I encourage it. Thank you. Eggs inherently have life when fertilized, so this is borderline inanimate. Yeah, I'm not really thinking about it that deeply. What type of remote even is that on the movie poster? Oh my gosh, it's like the 15th Doctor's Sonic. Wait, what are you talking? Which Adam? Is this Click? Or are you talking about... Oh, yeah, this is Click. Yeah. That is not a good movie. I can send you a video essay by Big Joel about how shit that movie is. It's a very good video and it's better than the movie. I'd rather watch that with you instead. No, let's not watch Click. I thought there was an actual movie called Existential Dread with Adam Sandler, because I would have been down for that.
Veragruby turned into a crow.
Oh, cute. I'd love you to be a crow. How did I sleep? I slept really good. You may not have noticed, but this was supposed to be the Oblivion stream day, and I way overslept because last night I was so tired that I forgot that I had an Oblivion stream in the morning, so I set my alarm to 9:30 instead of 7, and I slept until 9:30, and then Tim Tam was texting me and like, hey, are we doing Oblivion today? And I felt so bad. So I just told him to go back to bed because I was like, I'm sorry. I think it would be interesting if there was like egg yolk coming out of his mouth. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm literally drawing that. I've already drawn it. Yeah, but I did end up sleeping for a good amount last night. It was the first night of the week so far that I've slept a full, like, more than 4 hours. I think I slept for 7 hours. Which is still not my fave, and I still woke up feeling kind of tired, but definitely better than the 4 hours I slept 2 nights before. Thank you, I will say. Yes, I appreciate that. Man, I really needed that during the pause for pause thing. putting this here to remind myself that he's going to be shiny. Shiny little polished egg. I hope Tim Tam gets some good naps in. I hope so too. But unfortunately, I think he's got work soon. I was wondering why this wasn't Oblivion. Yeah. The yoke is on you. Love the yoke drill. Yeah. Looking so good. I got to get back to work, but it was nice to see your work. Bubba, have a good stream to you and all the stream beans. Thank you. And thank you very much. I hope you have a good night. Oh, a good day, I should say. Oh, I kind of want to add a fourth panel. Is that fucked? I've only been going for an hour on this drawing. I just want to add like a small like face TF panel in between panels 2 and 3. Go. Hey, Solon! Welcome to stream! I'm drawing an egg TF today. How are you? What have you been up to? Tell me your life story. Oh, sorry. I hope you've been well. I should really look up how to draw like a pile of clothes. We've done that before. Well, I have done it before, but I haven't looked up the reference before. I've just kind of made piles. I mean, it looks relatively decent, so it's just easy to make kind of an a vaguely a pile that's vaguely a drawing vaguely reminiscent of a pile of clothes, and the brain kind of does the rest of the work. I don't know why it took me so long to get those words out of my head. I do this thing where I start a sentence and then I'm still building the sentence in my head when I'm saying it, so I have to restart like 4 times. So I realize that there's a better way to start the sentence than the way I've already said out loud. And I do that I do that a couple of times. I also have this habit of, especially when I'm streaming, starting a sentence or starting a point that I'm going to make and then not remembering what point I was going to make by the time I get to the point in the sentence where I was supposed to be making the point. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Somebody was at the door. It was, I don't know why, but this happened last stream as well. Somebody trying to sell something came to the door. Very interesting. I don't know why that's happened twice in the last 2 days. Maybe it's the time of year. I have no idea. Very bizarre. Back from the dishes, sell you on the TF. I wish. If somebody came to the door being like, hey, do you want to transform into a kobold? I'd be like, yeah. What do I do? But unfortunately, it's mostly people trying to either sell me a religion or ask me to donate to something. And I don't have the want or the money to do either of those things. Okay, yes, I do want to add one more panel. One more smaller panel. Let's go to the border. Put it right here. I don't like that shape. Yep. Go. Sketch. And I want to add that expression that I had before back onto the egg because I think it's a really good one. Oh my goodness, a follow. Thank you so much. Sniper Surgy 50, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. Did you ask if they want 3 drawings of them turning into an egg? No, I didn't, but it's a birthday present, so... And also I know Crim. I know what they're like. Yeah, Egg TF, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, my name is Les. Do you have a moment to talk about TF? Also, thank you for contributing to serotonin levels within the community. Would you like to donate more via art? We also accept souls via donation. Our organization's all about spreading that TF. Would you like to know more? I'm good. I'm good. I don't really want to know more about... I don't really want to sell my soul. This is very up Crim's alley? Yeah, I know. Crim and I mean, the reason why this idea was even on my to-do list was because Crim and I had a conversation about it, and they were like, man, I'd love to turn into an egg. And I'm like, okay, I'll write that down. Well, I didn't tell them I wrote it down, but I did. Wait, instead of doing those, I'll just do the, like... Yeah. Once you think about it, Egg TF can just be a TF gotcha. You don't know fully until you are... Oh, you don't know fully what you are until you hatch. That's fun, I like that idea. It's a good game mechanic. That's more like it. I want like the hint of eyes. Because I know Crim really likes that sort of thing. If I was doing this for myself, I would not add that, but I know what Crim likes. Gambling what you're TFing into until you don't even know what you're doing. Or how to TF again. I love that sort of thing. That's really fun. I like the idea of going multiple layers deep into a transformation until like you don't even remember what you used to be. Or being transformed into something for such a long time that you don't even care what you used to be. Ugh. That would be a dream. All right. I'm pretty happy with this. Now, what I need to do is turn off the border and make a new one that actually fits with the drawings that I'm doing. Because as much as I like the idea of the current border, I don't think it works the way that I want it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I'll just make it invisible for now. I'll make a new layer called border. Looks good. Thank you very much. And I'll take the sketch and then I'll move these around slightly. So you can be there. You, we'll have you like there. You here. Yeah. Yeah. It's even closer. A border can really do a lot of work to separate a panel. Take this whole sketch and I'm going to size a bit. I like increasing the size these days because actually not that much. Because I like my drawings to be a higher resolution. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to crop it in like... There we go. Now I'm going to draw a new border.
I'll quit my job the day I die. I'll quit my job the day I die.
As you can see, the old border is now fucked.
I break my back and never
That's
cry.
fine.
I break my back and never cry. I'm losing all my hair, losing all my hair. I'm losing all my hair because a man provides. I'm standing on a chair, standing on a chair. I'm standing
Okay, let's move the egg up a bit. I don't like this middle one. I wanted to go for like a bulging sort of border effect, but I don't know. Let's do that. You know what else? I'm gonna get rid of this one. Sketch back a bit and give the face a little bit more room. A little bit of white space. I feel like it exaggerates the like mental distance that Krim is feeling in this panel. And I'll take the egg and I'll give it a little more white space. I'm actually going to shrink it slightly. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Brain becoming yolk. Oh, yeah. Opposite of my previous... brain slowly going creature mode and not even knowing you were anything. Yeah, my god. Ask me anything. Opposite of my previous question, what do you think is the most common species people choose to be TF'd into? A dog. Like, easy. I think it's a dog or a wolf. Whatever. If that's a difference, then... If it's a significant difference, then I guess I'd choose wolf. But... yeah. Hey, Will is a zombie. Welcome to the stream. Or Willis. Yeah, Will. I always think Willis a zombie. Does he know he's an egg? Will he hatch? I think he'll hatch. Canine or Vulpine, in my opinion. Yeah, Canine. I like that. I think Canine is the most common because I feel like werewolf TF is one thing, but I feel like most people want to be dogs. Vulpine means werewolf, right? Wait, I'm gonna look at Vulpine. Oh, just like foxes, I see. Dogs a peak. There we go. See what I mean? People want to be good boys. Yeah. All good girls. Vulpine is fox. I still think dog is more popular. Like, fox is very popular, but I think dog is more popular. Being a dog seems very nice. They're very cute creatures. I don't want to be a dog personally, but I can see why people would. I see Donkey a lot, but that might just be because of Azel Draws. I've seen Donkey for many years. I think Donkey's very common because of the Pinocchio movie. I think Azel just took advantage of that. I've seen Donkey for a long time, since before Azel was actively drawing in the community. Fox is second place. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I'd wonder whether Fox or Cat would be second place, because Cat Girl is very common. Cat is very common in general. Cows are fairly common, yeah, but they're not. They're definitely the most popular farm animal, but nowhere near as popular as dogs. Pokemon are popular. I don't actually think they're that popular. I think dogs are way more popular than Pokemon. I think that the niche part of the TF community that we inhabit has a very specific tastes. But if you go to places like TF IRL on Reddit or like Instagram or TikTok, it's dogs. It is dogs. And I don't even go on those places very much. I just know because other people do. Okay. I mean, Pokemon are just big in general. Like, there's always going to be a big subsect of Pokemon in any fucking community. Okay. So, now that I've done the sketch, I'm going to do the line art. I know, crazy. It's looking lovely, thank you. And I will delete this old border. Yeah. And then I'm gonna... I'm just thinking. Put my signature in the top right. I think I am good to go with the line art. Yeah. Turn that down. Let's go. Well, I'm also going to draw... This is technically the border sketch. So I'm going to draw the proper border now. Might do that first. A stretch! That's a good idea. Oh. Far out. That was a good stretch. Yeah, I should save too. You're completely correct. I've saved. It's all good. Alright. You want to see more birds, lizards, and snake TFs? I mean, that's part of what I'm trying to contribute to, right? But I also want to do my own stuff. Because I like doing things like a poker chip TF, or an egg TF, or a handheld fan TF. Because I'm weird like that. But I do like contributing to my favorite subgenres of TF when I can. You're doing amazing with lizard TFs, thank you. Another sippy? God damn. Thank you for changing me again to orange. I feel like I haven't really been pink very often. Or maybe I have. Like a red pink. I feel like that hasn't really happened. You find it interesting when how often you see an animate? I mean, I get it. Like, turning into something that has a specific function and a purpose, like, I think everyone wants that. You didn't see the other sippy? Well, it's twice now. Alright. Something fear, something. Irrational. That's it. I know it's an irrational thought, but yeah. The smell of peanuts and peanut butter is awful to me. I don't know how people just eat spoonfuls of it. I'm not like, I don't hate it, but it's definitely not a taste that I enjoy very much. I definitely understand that. You can develop new allergies every 7 years because that's when your body finishes its full cell replacement. I know that. I know about the full cell replacement thing. I didn't know that meant that you could develop new allergies. You acquired an allergy to plantains. Bizarre. Huh, okay. Interesting. I know that you can acquire an intolerance to milk if you don't drink it enough, but I have tea every day, so that's probably not going to happen. And I have milk in my tea. I became allergic to bananas? Weird. You're also in the same boat of just not liking peanuts? Yeah. A friend of mine, actually a good friend who I've had for many years, their mum, like, they've had a peanut allergy since they were born, basically, so they've always had the EpiPen on them. And their mum decided that for work they would move to a place called Kingaroy, which, if you are in Australia, you know anything about Queensland. Kingaroy is where we make all of our local peanut products. So there's this massive factory, and every morning you can smell peanuts in the air because they're crushing them up. And so my friend, who's allergic to peanuts, is constantly sick because they're living in the fucking peanut capital of Australia. That's literally what it's called, by the way. They say Kingaroy, the peanut capital of Australia. Why did they move to the worst place they could possibly move? And I've been there. It's so potent that every morning when you wake up, it smells like peanuts everywhere throughout. Like, you'll wake up in the room, your whole room, your clothes, your skin smells like peanuts. You'll walk outside, it smells like peanuts. You'll go to a store, it smells like peanuts. It's like insane. I don't know why they moved there. They moved back here for a couple of years, but now they've gone back there. And I'm like, why did you move back there? It sucks because fried plantains are heavenly. I do like plantains. They're pretty good. I haven't had very many of them, but they're very good. I've had fried ones before. This is like having sunburn sensitivity and moving to the most hot coastal area you can find. It's like, well, I mean, it's like having sunburn sensitivity and living in Australia. If you don't want to get sunburned, don't move here. It's gonna happen, whether you want it to or not. Literally, in my parents' house, I used to sit next to... I used to have a window on my left that every afternoon it would shine directly onto me. And if I wasn't careful and I didn't pull the blind down, then half of myself would become sunburned if I sat there for too long. And that was when I was inside. Plantains are a staple of South American cuisine. Oh, interesting. I didn't really... I've only been to one or two places that have even sold them here. One of my closest friends is a ginger living in New Zealand. He can't go outside with like SPF 50+. I get it because I'm not ginger on the outside, but I do have the recessive gene that makes me ginger and gives me like really pale skin and freckles. Although my freckles are all gone now. I used to have them as a kid, but I guess that gene kind of recessed. My beard is ginger. Like I've got like a ginger patch on my chin, but the rest of me is just normal, like brown hair. I don't know why I said normal. Having ginger hair is normal. But yeah, I get it. I get sunburn really easily. I've got to be pretty careful when I go outside. Yeah, quote unquote normal. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. My girlfriend was ginger as a child, but I bully her for it. No, don't do that. There's like jokes in Australia of like, if you're a ginger, you're they call you a ranger, which is like just a derogatory term for being ginger. And so when I was a kid, I was called like a half ranger a lot because I had all the traits of being ginger, but my hair wasn't ginger. I do get strands that reflect ginger sometimes in the right light. And like I said, my beard is ginger, but for the most part, all I get is the pale skin. And when I go outside, I sunburn real easy. Okay. Let's do this. This is why gingers need special protection. Yeah. And I happen to live in Queensland, also known as one of the most common places to get melanomas in the world. So that's good. I think it's funny because Queensland's advertising has always been, we're Queensland, the Sunshine State. But knowing that Queensland also is one of the most, like, has the highest rates of melanoma in the world, makes that quote really funny to me. Because it's like, are you trying to hide the truth? You need to be southern or northern? You live in literally the worst place, your skin type? Yes. I know. That's why I want to move to Melbourne. I'd love to live in New South Wales. I think that would be a lot better. Oh, Victoria, sorry, not New South Wales. I fucking hate to live in New South Wales. But Victoria, I'd love to live there. I really love the weather in Melbourne and how it's constantly changing. Like, it can be like massively burning hot in the morning and then it can be like freezing fucking cold in the afternoon. And I love that. I know a lot of people hate it, but I fucking think it's awesome. It just keeps things fresh and interesting. Yeah, I love Melbourne. If I get the chance, I'd also love to live in a different country for a couple of years, preferably Canada, because it's very similar to Australia in a lot of ways, and there's people there that I know and that I would love to live with for a while. And so, yeah, I'd love to go to Canada. Vancouver's also very lovely. Yeah, but that's part of America. Is that part of America? I don't want to go to anywhere that's part of America. Or is that part of Canada? Oh no, that's part of Canada. That's chill then. That's chill. That's chill. I was thinking of Alaska. Yeah, Vancouver sounds awesome. Yeah. Does Queensland have a place named Melanoma Beach? It's not named Melanoma Beach, but it certainly is a melanoma beach, and it's called the Sunshine Coast. Sounds nice because I live in a place that literally has zero weather. Yeah. Excellent hiking all over. I did it a few times. Well, then I'd love to try Vancouver. But if I move to Canada, I'd rather go to Ottawa. Yeah, either Ottawa or Quebec, just because those are where friends of mine live. Preferably Quebec. I know that's the French part, but I've got really good friends there, and I would be happy to do that. You're in Alaska? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. They broke into my car when I was in Vancouver. What the fuck? I'm sorry. That sucks. People have broken into my parents' car where I live, so that doesn't really make much of a difference to me. French Canadians refuse to learn English? Oh, whatever, I don't care. I'd love to live there. Also huge too. I like that about it. But yeah, I would love to live in America, just not just not the USA. I'd love to live in North America though. I think I would really thrive there. Living in a desert all your life's quite uneventful. I understand that. Yeah. I live in a swamp. That's where I live. Quebec. Yeah, I'd love to live in Quebec. Then it's also not that far to Toronto either. And I know people hate fucking Toronto, but I think it'd be fun. Yeah, on the east side of Canada is where I'd love to live. Arizona's so hot. It's hot here too. See, I accidentally resized something. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright, let's get back. I'm gonna stop looking at Canada now. I'm gonna get back to working on this. Partner went thrifting and found what looks like to be a TF trigger, a small stone pyramid with weird markings on it. Ooh, that's cool. You think my kobold would make a cute synth? I do too! Grub has drawn me as a synth before, actually. I don't think she's ever posted that drawing, and I don't have it on hand, but it's really cute.
Ex-willow cat turned into an Australian bush tail curlew.
Yes, sir! I think that's the first time that's actually been cropped. My favorite. Now you've got to draw a TF of it, Willow. You have to now. I got to see more TFs of Australian bushtail curlews. Bushstone. Is it bushtail or bushstone? Fucking, I never remember.
Leslomatic
Bushtail.
turned into a griffin.
No, it's bushstone. What the fuck? It is bushstone. I'm so fucking stupid. I made a bushtail in the thing. I'm gonna change that real quick. What did you use? Sippy? Yeah. Hey, Terra Phoenix. I don't know if you've been here the whole time. I think I probably said hi to you at some point. A griffin? That's pretty cool too. I need to rename this real quick because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Let's go to Kai. Stream data. TF game. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Stone. Push. Stone. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. I like
Soul
it getting
underscore
me colored.
52 turned into a polar bear. Zek Flare turned into a tarot card.
What kind of tarot card? Tell me. Tell me. There is some fucking police sirens going off outside right now. I don't know what's going on. So loud.
X Willow Cat turned into a number.
Which number? Which number? Which number? Your future has some transformative aspects to it. What number? Oh god.
Lilith
Leslie,
Zombie
why?
turned into a coffee mug.
You're such a troll. You don't quite know tarot cards? Let me look that up. Yes. I should have increased the resolution. It's very pixelated. Oh well. You're probably the tower? That's a good one. Shoe burst. I hope it happened. I didn't see. Another one. I've really got to fix the end of that the end of that GIF not playing properly. I think I have to put it into a video editing program or something and add like a bunch of blank frames to the end. Mine did happen? Okay, that's good. I really need to add a sound effect so that I know it's actually happening. Eh. God, the music for this game is so good. I would love to make music that sounds like this. By the way, I'm just going to remind everyone again, I'm taking a week off next week. Then the week after, I'm coming back and I'm doing a subathon. So hopefully everyone joins me for that. I hope that you do. It'll be the Kynix Gone Independent Subathon. Or the Kynix Gone Freelance or something. I don't know what I'll call it yet. Hope to see it, and I hope you get plenty of rest. You'll miss me? I know, I'm sorry. It's only a week. I'll be back after. Our favorite kobold shall return another day. Well, I mean, it's confirmed when I will return. I'll return for the subathon on the 6th of July, which will be the 5th for most people. Abandoned by our favorite kobold. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cyber Gamer Nate 20. Hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing an egg TF today. I know it's a little different, but I like different. If you've known me for any amount of time, you'll know that I like the weird stuff. On this right now. You're taking a break from streaming and art, still going to be online in general? I will, but I will probably not be responding to messages as often as I usually do. I'm probably going to take a full, a bit of a social break as well, and I'll spend a lot more time touching grass. I'm already planning to do a couple of things with people IRL, so I probably won't be around very much, but I will be there to respond if anybody has questions. I probably won't respond immediately, but yeah. And again, it's only a week. I'll be back the week after that. I appreciate that people are saddened to see me not be streaming next week. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, I know it's sad, but from my perspective, it's like, I didn't know people cared that much. I'm glad they do. It's kind of insane for me. No Kai stream on your birthday? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was gonna have to be someone's birthday during that week, and I'm sorry it was yours. Life is a tragedy? Yeah, real. Have fun and enjoy your time off. Oh, I will. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't had a week to myself since like August last year, I think. So I did not have Christmas break from work last year because I wanted to use that time off to go to MFC and hang out with Tim Tam in February-ish. And so I did not have Christmas break. Then so I worked over Christmas and New Year's in my old job. And then when I went to Tim Tam's, I was doing all sorts of things and hanging out and going out and talking and partying and all that, like for a week. And then I went back to work. And then the other week I took off was for Furdu. And again, that was constant. That was like 3 days of a convention. And then I immediately went back to work after that as well. So, and that was the last time I, like, quote unquote, had off. And I didn't actually take a break between quitting my last job and doing this one. I just kind of started ramping up the amount of work I did on this as I ramped down the amount of work I did on my other job. And so I haven't had a holiday in almost proper holiday in almost a year, where I can just chill out. And so I've been and I've noticed it in myself. I was pretty emotionally burnt out for a while there. I think I've recovered mostly from it, but I still want to have some time to myself for a week. And then I'll be back. And I'll do a subathon and I'll use up all the energy that I gained having a time off. Streaming for like hours on end. Well, that's if the subathon actually works. Like, I wonder if I'll stream for 2 hours and that'll be it, because nobody will subscribe, because I'm kind of expecting that. So, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I need to wipe some dust off of this screen quick. It's scratching, it's not scratching, but it feels bad. I'm gonna wipe it down. Go. When I'm back, I also plan to have Logic Pro integrated into my stream, hopefully, so that I can do fun music stuff, but we'll see. I love to make some music on stream. Try your best and be here and sub. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's a very gracious of you. I really appreciate it. You do not have to. But it does help because it contributes to my livelihood directly now. Okay, that should have made the screen a little bit nicer. I've got to put my glove back on. Sorry. Okay, that is better. Now for this shoe, which I'm not a fan of, but we're going to deal with it anyway. Oh, that was so much nicer to draw on. There was like so much dust on it. I didn't even realize how much dust was on there. Aw, thank you. You did not have to do that. Always love coming in on here and getting to mess around a bit. Oh, thank you. 3 months in advance? Oh my god, thank you. You absolutely did not have to do that. Thank you very much. Well, we'll see then, I guess. Hopefully a subathon will be fun for everyone, and I'll have a couple of interesting things to do if we reach certain goals, and yeah. Should be a blast. nice. Just gonna do the other shoe now so that I don't have to do shoes anymore after this, which will be nice. So yes, am I spending 2 hours of my day working on art that I'm not getting paid for? Yes. Is that a good financial decision? No. But it's fun. I guess technically the sub helps with that. The subbing starts now! Oh my god, Leslo, you subbed as well! Holy shit, Hype Train. Subbing now before your financial situation has to change? Aw, thank you. Izek, you'll, since you've subbed for 3 months, you'll start getting your tail burst. That's awesome. I guess the subathon does start now. A week and a half before anything happened. I want to add some fun incentives for subscribing. Oh my god, gifting tier 1 subs, what is happening right now? Holy. Thank you. Oh! That is an insane help. Thank you. Since this, I mean, look, now that you're subscribing during this stream, technically this drawing was worth it. Because now there is financial incentive to work. Thank you. Thank you very much. I should make a sub-only chat on my Discord, is what I should do. And then have, like, polls there on things I can do on stream. There is a patrons only chat on my Discord. But I might make a sub one too. Sense? Oh man, it was so nice and cloudy before, and now the sun's come out and it's like shining onto the screen, and I'm like, oh man. I was enjoying just having the nice overcast day. I really hope the sun goes back behind a cloud. Hey, if anyone wants to sub in the next 10 seconds for the hype train, here we go. All done. Thank you very much. It's dark out. The reminder that you'll be going to sleep soon for work tomorrow. Ugh, yeah, I hate that. Or actually, I don't hate it anymore, but I don't like when it gets dark anymore. I used to like it as a teenager, but I prefer daylight now. And I don't hate the dark because I'll have to go to work the next day. I fucking love this job. I want to do this for the rest of my life. I hope I can do this for the rest of my life. I just mean, I prefer the daylight and I like the day. So yeah, if you want to see me do this for the rest of my life, then please consider subscribing to me on Patreon or on Twitch. Or just buying a commission. Or just spreading the word. Anything helps. And thank you, Zek and Laszlo, for doing that today. I very, very, very much appreciate it. You like the sunset sunrise time of day? Would love work more if it wasn't involved? Yeah. Would love it more if work wasn't involved, I should say. Yeah. I like sunrise. I'm not a huge fan of sunset. But I like sunrise. By the way, panel 1 is going to take the longest by far to line. I just wanted to say that. Panels 2 and 3 are not going to take as long. Panel 2 might be a little... 2, 3, and 4, I should say. Panel 2 is probably going to be the second longest to line, but yeah, 3 and 4 are easy. But I've also got to draw the checkered pattern on the funnel, which is annoying. I've drawn checkered flannels before. No dollars allowed. Why does it say that? But you can donate in dollars if you want. I have a Ko-fi. Is that what you mean? I might do the flannel in the coloring stage, actually. I'll do the white checkers on the flannel. There we go. Keep doing the wrong one. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Put this here. No. It's just gonna look like that. You're not allowed to have dollars? Oh. Why not? Banned from currency, SMH. SMH. I don't know why I said SMH, I'm sorry. It's a conflux of government and health issues. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. Yeah, because I was going to ask, does it mean you can't have dollars as in you just can't have money, or can you use another currency? That's like the thing I was curious about. I'm assuming it's you just don't have any money, which also completely understandable, because I don't really have any money either. Well, I get it. No, That doesn't look good. I'm changing that. Okay, I'm just gonna take a small second to go back to my Blue Sky and re-enable my stream status, my live status, because you can only set it for an amount of time, and I usually by default set it to 3 hours, but we are now past the 3rd hour. So I need to re-enable it. There we go. I've done that, and I've accidentally kicked one of the legs on my keyboard, so it went wonky. That was cool. Or hit it with my hand, not kicked it. Close some tabs. I'm gonna go back to this. There we go. Okay. Hey Julia, what's this TF idea? It's an egg TF. This is Krim, my friend Krim, turning into an egg. Unrelated, but it's also Krim's birthday soon, so that happened to be a good coincidence. I was gonna do this gift regardless, but now it's also a birthday present, which is fun. So I'm doing that too. Something you can slide up to block them from bending back into place would be simple enough. They should make a way to lock the legs of the keyboard. I agree. Too expensive for the manufacturers to care. Oh, I can smell rain. Oh, that smells good. I hope it starts raining. The sun has gone behind a cloud again, which is super nice. So I hope we get to see some rain. I don't like that. Oh, I forgot to draw the earlobe. Earlobe. Okay. Is that what the earlobe is, or is it this bit? I don't know. I don't remember. Getting TF'd every 40th birthday? What, and going back to like a baby? 9 times out of 10, I see the legs getting adjusted is by accident. Yes, same. I gotta make sure this is directly down. Ah! Eye is too far to the left, to the right. Gotta move it to the left a bit. Affecting directly with the side of the glasses, whatever. Back to 0, yeah. I don't know, I feel like I want to go a little longer than 40. Maybe like 60. And I could reset back to 0.
When did my room get a ceiling? I've never seen it before. That's what I get for devoting all of my time to the floor. Sit down, you walking disaster. Look up and ask yourself, what can I see in the plaster?
I don't think I've heard this Lemon Demon song before. If I have, I do not remember. I feel like there's so many songs on this playlist that I've like only played once or have never even played. Which is crazy. I've streamed for something like 200, like 100 hours or whatever over the last month. It's probably not that much. It's probably like 70 something. But this playlist is only... Oh, I guess the playlist is 27 hours long. Dang. What, for the long playlist? I keep adding stuff to it because I don't want it to feel repetitive. But it's all game soundtracks because I don't know what else is... I don't know what is copyright free and what isn't. Except for Lemon Demon, which I know is copyright free. Or at least Neil Cicierega doesn't really care about it being used in a stream. I'm gonna change the position of this finger. It looked like it was broken to the side before. Turn off the sketch for a sec to... There we go. That will do. Gotta go, but it's been an absolute pleasure. Keep it up and thank you for the stream. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Thank you for being here. Do you think EggTF is how bug larvae feel when they pupate? I don't know. I would love to feel that though. I think it would be a really cool feeling. Maybe it's... I hope it's not painful. Suppose my longest personal playlist is over 24 hours. Didn't realize it'd gotten so much added to it. Yeah. No, it's happened the same with this one. I just kept adding stuff and then all of a sudden it was over 20 hours long. It surprised me too. Look, it says 33. You need to clean it up. Holy. Here I was gonna say my longest playlist is 8 hours, but I double checked. No, it's more. It's a little bit more than 8 hours. Just a teeniest little bit more than 8 hours, I think, that one. Hey, Luho Hoots. Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing an egg TF right now. For my friend Krim. Going well. It's going well. I'm about halfway through the line art. Well, I'm probably more than halfway, considering the amount of time the other two panels are going to take. Not that long. Egg. True burst, yes. You just tried reactivating Clip Studio only to realize I need to hit switch devices instead. Oh my god, Ghosty, thank you for subscribing. Tier 3 for 6 months in advance. That's insane. Oh, neuron activation for the egg TF. Oh, goated GIF, the shoe burst. Thank you. Yeah, that was a fun animation. It does actually go a little further with the tail like flicking at the end, but it's a little bit broken at the moment. And so it only ends when the tail is a third of the way across the screen. I need to figure out a way of fixing that. You love the tail detail? Thank you, thank you. And yeah, it randomizes the color every time you do it. Yeah, I enjoy drawing that so much. I should definitely do some more. Well, the thing, I mean, yeah, I could add extra blank frames at the end, but the problem is that the version of Clip Studio I have only lets me work with 24 frames, and that's using all 24 of them, which means that I need to put it in a different program to do that, which is why it hasn't been done yet, because it's not as simple as just re-exporting it from Clip Studio. CSP, the version I have has a 24 frame cap. Like, you can get the EX version. I only have Paint Pro. You can get Paint Pro EX, and that has as many frames as you want. But EX costs money that I don't have. But hey, if anyone wants to subscribe or buy a Ko-fi or buy a commission or whatever, then who knows, maybe one day I'll have enough to buy it. Thank you to those who have subscribed this stream. I hope that it continues to be worth it for you. What version do you use? I use Clip Studio Paint Pro 4, I think. I haven't upgraded to 5 because I, again, don't have the money for that. How do I find out? Help. Version information. I use Clip Studio Paint Pro version 4.0.3. You're on 5.0.4. You got the perpetual license when it was on sale, but I imagine you want to use the online plan. Well, I got a perpetual license for version 4. So I could do the upgrade to version 5, but I don't know why I need to do that. Is there any reason why it's any different? And I also would rather get the EX version so that I have more frames for animating. You doubt it's that different? Yeah. Still beginner, so I mostly use Ibis still. Yeah, you should definitely give it a go. Started on 5, don't use it enough, so you couldn't say if it's one is better than the other. Yeah. Wish I could sub to your Patreon instead, but unfortunately they don't have a discounted version for multiple months like Twitch. Ugh, that's really annoying. Is that a thing I can add? You want to support me at the highest tier? You do not have to do that. The highest tier is a lot. Well, you can't? Yeah. You don't have to do that. Is there... Yeah, if there's a discount thing I can make, then I'd be interested to see if I can. If I was in a stable state financially in my aspiring field, I would love to support a good few artists. Yeah, same. More of my delicious art? Thank you. I just remember there was something like that for another patron I subbed to a while back where it gave you the tier discounted if you paid in advance for the year. Damn. I'll see if there is something that I can do. I'm kind of curious about that now. Okay, that's all of that. Done. Okay, I don't think that'll actually go down to the floor. I've got a visualization of it now. There we go. Sadly, it's getting late. I shall continue my shenanigans in your chat another time. Have a wonderful night. Keep doing what makes you happy and keeping up the good work. Look forward to the next time. Good night. Thank you very much, Zach Flair. Thank you for being here. I always appreciate your chats. Thank you. I want to sub in advance so I don't have to worry about constant payments. Yeah, I feel that. At least now we'll get stream redeems twice as fast for the next half a year. True. So true. I didn't realize points built up faster when you were subbed. Hey, Miss Quakey. I'm doing Crim's birthday present. I've had scope creep. I didn't mean for it to be huge. Then I kept having ideas for it, and I didn't stop myself. I feel bad because I made you a single panel present for your birthday, and I often do people single panel presents for their birthdays, but then this one, I had like ideas for it, and then it kind of got out of hand. So I feel bad that I'm giving Crim so much when I usually don't do this for birthdays, but oh well. I hope that other people can enjoy it too. I hope that you enjoy it too, Quakey. The only reason I considered tier 3 subbing versus tier 1? Oh, I see. I hope your stream went well, by the way, Quakey. I know you're lurking, but I hope it went well. Always love my art style. Thank you, Druxian. Welcome to the stream. Or if you've already been here a while, I apologize. This one's like giving someone an extra special gift for their birthday that also falls on a gift-giving holiday. What's the gift-giving holiday? I just really like the idea of doing this TF, and I let myself get out of hand with it when I really shouldn't have. Christmas or something? I don't know. I didn't want to limit myself to Christmas. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the current situation literally being a gift-giving holiday. I didn't realize this was like a comparison thing. Or an analogy, I should say. This happened with an artist friend of mine, lol. We do collabs all the time, but they're usually just a page, but one recent one he did was so in the mood for it, he ended up turning it into a full multi-page comic just because, whoa. It would have taken forever. I just feel bad because I don't want it to seem like I care about Crim more than other people, and I've given, like, for example, like I said, Quakey's birthday present was just like a 45-minute sketch, and now I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should have, feel like I don't want to look like I'm preferencing people, because that's not what's happening. I'm literally just having fun drawing this TF, and it scope creeped. Scope crept. I don't know. Ah, come on. R button stopped working for a second there. My keyboard. You love that expression? I know, me too. I'm really happy with it. Expression? Oh. Oh, have you done this? That's horrific. He's so milky. Yeah. There we go. I hope that portrays the, like... headedness of it. One more frame. I gotta draw some goddamn glasses. At least it's no more shoes. That's the important thing. Don't have to draw any more shoes. And yeah, again, this will be the easiest panel to line by far. I say, having to draw a line 3 different times. There we go. One remaining brain cell and it's an egg. Oh, that's actually a great thought. I like that a lot. I won't do that. I was thinking maybe I won't do that. I'll actually give them a real color. Shoe burst, enjoy a paradox, having to draw the shoe to destroy. Could even say it's a paradox. Ugh. What is wrong with you people? Why are you making jokes like that today? Disgusting. Oh, God. I took damage from that one. It was funny. Why not's done? There we go. Oh, far out. I don't like this. I'm changing it. There we go. Excellent work. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like that. Still bothering me. There we go. Okay, now I can start doing colors. But you know what? I think I'm going to do colors off stream because I think I'm done for today on the stream. I'm feeling like I want to go have some lunch. So I'm going to do that. And I've almost been going for 4 hours anyway. And I'm pretty happy with like where we're at. So thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope that you are all feeling good. And I will see you tomorrow for the last stream before my break. So enjoy and have fun. Let's raid into Wiki and hope that I don't see any spoilers. So here we go. Have fun. If you've got spoilers for Deltarune Chapter 5 incoming, enjoy.